Hey ladies, welcome to another sit down video. I am doing a laundry chat. I've never done one of these on this channel. I used to do them on my other channel. So if you're from the other channel, welcome. Welcome if you are new. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is Yasmin. And I figured I'd do these little laundry chats, and what I'm going to do is I might incorporate them every now and then, right? Because I feel like these would be good videos to like have more intimate conversations and stuff that I don't share in the vlog. We'll put them here so that I can have like these little like intimate. So if people don't want to hear about the drama or whatever's going on in my life that's kind of personal to me, then they don't have to click on the video. But if you're like one of my OGs and you know, been here for a while, you want to know what's going on, then this will be one of the videos we actually put into what do you call it here? Repertoire? That's wrong, isn't it? I don't know. Listen, we'll add them in somehow. I'm trying to be fancy with the words, but you know, whatever. We'll add them in, okay, as we go, and there'll be more private topics. You know what I mean? More intimate topics. Okay, sorry, I'm tired. Okay, I've been up since 2 a.m. like 2 a.m. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. So I have a big load of laundry. You can do your laundry with me. You can fold with me, or you can clean, because I admit that I do the cleaning while people are talking. So you don't have to watch. You don't have to watch the screen. You can just put your headphone in and clean, right? Or you can just sit there and listen to me chat about stuff. So I have a load. I have a big load. Oh, my washing machine broke, so we've been at the laundromat, honey. So this is where that load's coming from. Okay, so let's get to this topic. We're talking about I already folded this one kind of. I was talking to Dia and I started folding. I was like, no, what are you doing? You're supposed to do it on camera. So just lid in and kid stuff. But we're talking about what are you talking about, Dia? Say hi, Dia.
Hi.
Dia's just back there with a phone. She's going to ignore the whole situation. We're going to talk about my postpartum cardiomyopathy. So if you don't know what that is and you're new to the channel, hi. Hi, we got a sock in here. No, we got a whole sock. Oh, I don't know socks in here. I'm probably doing that. If you're new to the channel, you know what that is. When I was pregnant with my last child, not sure if she's my last, but actually I'm sure she's not my last, I think. When I was pregnant with her, my back is killing me. I'm so sorry. When I got pregnant with her, I ended up having postpartum cardiomyopathy. I can't even say that word. What that is, don't worry, I'm not throwing them on the floor. There's a towel down here. No, there's a little blanket down here to put clean laundry on. What that is when your body starts to fail. This sock is I'm gonna throw it at you. Okay. It's king sock. Thank you. What that is your heart starts to fail when the third trimester? In the third trimester of pregnancy? Exactly at 32 weeks, I could tell my heart was doing something, and I didn't. Well, hindsight is 20/20 because now I know that my heart was failing on me. So what that means now, and I'm scared. I'm honestly scared because I just recently watched the video where I was in the hospital. It came up on my thing, and I was like, okay, let me look at this. Let me see what this is. So let me see how that was. I watched it, and that was like months ago. I can't even tell you how long ago it was. It was like months ago, over 6 months ago, right? And when I left the hospital, my heart was at 40% beating. Y'all, my heart is only at 52% beating. So I remember, well, I said in the video, if you watch that, I've been diagnosed with heart failure video. If you watch that video, I said that some people's hearts will heal themselves and others might not. They just might not, right? So my heart it's healing itself just very, very slow. So I'm scared. That video was done months ago. Can you look that up for me? Mm-hmm. And see how long ago that video was? And I'm only at 52%. That scares me. That scares me. So what I did was, when they told me that my heart was at 52%, the doctor that was there said, hey, your heart is doing what it's supposed to do. It's trying to heal itself, right? Because that's on the normal side. Low normal, but normal, right? And then she says, you've got to lose the weight. If you lose the weight, your heart will probably, work better. It doesn't have to carry around so much fat, So lose the weight. And I said, sure enough, I'm going to lose the weight. And we'll talk about that in an upcoming video because I have lost the weight. I lost all my baby weight and more.
The diagnosis video was posted 11 months ago.
Almost a year ago. In April, I saw my doctor. When was that? How many months ago? In April. So that was, where are we at now? July? Mm-hmm. At the end of July. June, May, April, 3 months ago?
Yeah, that was 3 months ago.
My heart was only at 52%. So 8 months after, my heart was only beating at 52%. So that's scary. That scares me. It scares me that my heart isn't moving as fast. And I think that's why she was like, let's put you on. At that point I was just mad, but she was like, let's put you on more medication because, you know, I guess my heart should definitely be, you know, in better shape, shouldn't it? Yes, it's in the normal range, but it's in the low normal range. I don't know, y'all. So what does that mean for me? Like, right now I'm on birth control, but I do feel like God's telling me to have another baby. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do feel like God's like, and the baby's 1. She's 1. And I'm like, I'm not getting any younger, Lord. Father, I'm not getting no younger, you know? And I know it has nothing to do with your age. You can, you know, say what you want, but God has the last laugh. Y'all can keep saying, everybody says, oh, we trust God, we believe in God, and God we trust, but then we say, oh, you're too old to have a baby. If God said, who are you, if you believe in God, to deny the fact that you can have another healthy baby? No matter what age, right? You ain't God. When did you become God? So I'm listening to him and I hear him and I'm scared. Here's the other sock. No, it's not. This is different. Okay, that's what. Here, yes, it is. Ready? Mm-hmm. I'm listening, right? And God said, "Have another baby," and I'm like, "But I got so many kids, Father. I ain't trying to, you know, I ain't trying to go against you, Father. But honey, I'm scared. I'm scared to have more children. I'm scared to get pregnant again. I'm scared." And even though God said, yep, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Go and do it. Go and have another baby because there's a baby waiting for you. So I'm just like, oh, that scares me. Also, when I have another baby, I want to do it at home, you know, and I'm gonna have to have the best team. And that's going to cost me some money. I don't mind because God said He's going to take care of me. But I have to have a good team of someone to come in with the machines and check my heart every couple of weeks. And it's just going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot, like a whole lot. Because that's only the pregnancy part of it. Because then I'm going to be working too. Well, Dia's got most of that work, right, Dia? What? Dia? I don't know. We'll figure it out. If you can't do it, then I'll pay for somebody to come in and do it. I mean, obviously you get paid, but I'll pay somebody to come in and handle all that extra stuff that I can't do while I'm knocked up. Laid up. Honey, laid up. So, my heart's have... What are the medications? Let's talk about medications, because I've been on a few medications. I just got a refill of medication. I'm so done with medication. I'm so tired of taking it. And then there's a little setback with my medication because I've been doing intermittent fasting, right? Not too extreme. I don't do the extreme version. So there are some extreme versions. I just do the typical regular intermittent fasting where I just don't eat at nighttime. You know what I mean? I eat whatever I want, but I just don't eat at nighttime, right? But what that has done to my blood pressure has like dropped into the normal range for blood pressure, right, Dia? Mm-hmm. I have a blood pressure cuff, so I check my blood pressure every time. So let me tell you what the story, what happened, okay? I took my medication, and then I was sitting there just fine, and in like maybe 15 minutes I was taking my medication. I got dizzy. I got real dizzy. I couldn't sit up. I had to lay down. I called Dia and I said, could you take my blood pressure? Because something ain't right. And I should have known because something said, take your blood pressure before you take your medication. Sure enough, when I took my blood pressure, when Dia took my blood pressure, it was at 115 over, what was it, 60 something, Dia? Mm-hmm. It was 115 over 60 something. That's okay. Let's wait a second. Let's wait and then we'll do it again. Because I was like, that's pretty normal, but it dropped so fast, I got dizzy, right? Because that's what that medication's been to do. It's been to drop it like that, right? Fast acting, quick, fast, in a hurry, right? Because that's what my heart needs. It doesn't need any of that extra pressure on it to have to pump, right? Because if your blood pressure is high, that's what happens. You have to have extra. It works harder to do what it needs to do. So that's what the blood pressure is for, to drop in blood pressure is for. Okay? So we waited a few minutes, and when we finally took it again, it was 103 over 50 something. Wasn't it?
50? I think that's too low.
Wasn't it 50? What was it? You didn't write it down? I thought we wrote it down. But it was that 103 was the dramatic one for me. So it was 103 or something. But it was really low. And that's when I was like, oh boy. I started praying to God. Y'all, I was praying and praying and praying for God to put me back right. I went to sleep. And then I woke up the next day just fine. I was back in the normal range. So now every time I have to take medicine, I have to take my blood pressure first. Where was I going? There was a reason for this. Oh, blood pressure medication. I was going to tell you what I take. So I take Jardiance, right? Metoprolol, that's a blood pressure medication. Jardiance is for, what is that for?
Blood sugar.
Is that for blood sugar? which one is the heart medication? So I take Jardians, which I hear about that one on the news and I'm on the TV, and I'm just like, I don't like that idea. But it's doing its job, and I don't have any side effects, so I take Jardians, Aldactin, can we write them in here? And Metropolol. So those are the 3 I take. If she wanted to put me on another, but I guess that hasn't went through because of my allergies. And I actually don't think, I'm going to tell y'all a secret. I didn't tell her this because I don't want her on medication. I probably should get back on medication, but I'm going to tell you a little secret. Since we sisters here, right? You can't talk about me. Don't talk about me. Don't tell nobody my business, right? But this is just between me and you. I'm keeping it between us, right? What did I do with all those? Oh, they're there. Okay. Y'all, I don't think my throat swelling up was the medication's fault. Why? Because I haven't been taking that medication. My throat, it's been it's been swelling up, and I'm like, what? And so I take an allergy pill, right? And it knocks it out. And then when it comes to the what is it? When it comes to the phlegm in my throat and all that stuff, y'all, I think it's just allergies. Or it could be GERD, because it goes away, and I haven't been taking that medication, but it comes back, and I'm just like, uh-oh, I don't think that was the problem. So I'm out here yelling, whoopty, 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 get this off of me, and y'all freaking, I'm telling y'all got me out here in these streets effed up with all this daggone medication, because I don't like medication, so you know I'm complaining, I'm gonna blame everything on the medication, right? That's just me, you know, I don't like medication, right? I'm the type of person like, God, get me right. Get me right, Father. Get me right. Right? So I'm probably, if my heart doesn't act, if my heart don't act right, I'm gonna start praying on it. Y'all pray on it with me. Pray on me. Pray for me, right? If my heart isn't acting right, I'm gonna be like, let's try that medication again. You know what I mean? Because I think, because it did stop. I don't know. But the allergy season probably went away. I can't remember exactly when all this went down. What a disaster. So that's what's been going on with that. So I take Metropolol, Jardian, and Aldactin, and those are the medications I take. One of them is they use it for diabetes. And Jardians. Yeah, okay, yeah. And then when I went back to my OB, she was like, "Oh, they're using this? That means you have diabetes." And I'm like, "No, I don't have diabetes," because she checked me and she told me I don't have diabetes. They just use it. They also use that one to control the heart too, she said. So the one that does diabetes, that's why it's there. It's not because I am diabetic or anything. She said, nope, I'm fine. She said my cholesterol is kind of questionable. I was like, okay. So the intermittent fasting actually took my blood pressure and made it normal and normalized it to an extent. It's not fully like perfect, but Dia, how long did I have to go without medication? Do you remember?
It was like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. So once I went that way, I went off medication for a while. It was a while. My blood pressure was fine, but now it's starting to creep back up, right? I think last time we checked, it was like 131. What was that, dear? Or something. The bottom number I never remember. I don't know why I don't remember that. That's probably the important one too. I'm almost done with this laundry. I take my medication only when my blood pressure looks like I should be taking it, which is starting to look like I need to start taking it consistently again. Because I'm not going to take it when it's low. Because let me tell you why. I was in the hospital one time, and I remember waking up, and there was a nurse in the room. And one of the other nurses came in, the charge nurse came in and said, did you give her a medication? And she said no. She said because her blood pressure was at 126 over something. I think it was like over 80 or something like that. And she was like, I'm not going to do that when it's that low. She was like, yeah. So like, as soon as it goes back up, get her back on her medication. And that's what they did. So I took that as I'm not going to do that. I will, if my blood pressure looks a little suspicious, a little sus, I will take my medication. Postpartum cardiomyopathy is a scary diagnosis, and that's if you want to have another child. Now, I don't know. I was going to say, it's not that I don't want to have another child. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie, because who am I lying to? God knows God knows my heart. I really don't want any more children. I really don't want any more children. Only because that scared me. Aria's pregnancy was the hardest pregnancy I've ever had to deal with. Not only with the postpartum cardiomyopathy, and I had high blood pressure, obviously. My blood pressure was crazy. And then I had, extremely high. Like, I've never seen anything so high. It's like 179 at one point over something. It was crazy high. And then that's when they made me deliver her that day. And then I had preeclampsia. I dealt with that. And then, you know, her delivery was okay. It just shouldn't have been what it is. And they like to tell me, oh, it's because you're older. It's because you're old. You get all this, you know, you have all these problems. I've seen successful pregnant women who are like 40 something, 50 years old and don't have the problems I have. So you can't say that. It's just my body did not react right. It has nothing to do, I don't think it has anything to do with my age. I mean, of course we're at higher risk for things, I believe. But I think my body was just like, hey, I'm done having children. That's in my head. Because God's, you know, I don't think I'm done having children. I'm just gathering clothes on my thing. So I'm done here. So what do y'all think? That was a lot. Wasn't it a lot? I don't know. I can't believe, I'm scared. I'm scared. And God's not saying have the baby right now, but Lord, I'm not getting any younger. And I don't really want to do this at 50. You know what I mean? I don't want to have any children at 50. I've done my part. I feel like I contribute to the earth a lot. Aria was a product of God speaking to me and saying, have another baby. King was a product. I was done. Daniel came in there, which Daniel was never asked for another baby. It was like, I want another baby. And I said, God put that on your heart. Ain't nobody put that on your heart but God, because he never asked for a baby. Never. So God put on my heart to have Aria, so we did. God put on Daniel's heart to have King, so we did. God said I need to have another baby. I'm waiting for him to put it on my heart. I'm just waiting for that to be a thing, you know what I mean? Alright, that's it for this video. I have this last towel. Everything is folded. Thanks for listening to me ramble on about nothing. Other than my fears of having another baby and I don't know what can happen next with this. And I do believe that this journey of me getting healthier is probably for that reason why God was like, get healthy, have another child. I do believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that. Will I disobey my father? Probably not. No. So if it's on my heart to have another baby by the end of this year, I'm just like, okay, we'll talk about it then. Alright, that is it. I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want me to do some more of these, because I have like a list of things I need to speak to y'all about. So if you want me to do some more of these, let me know, and I will do more. But otherwise, give it a thumbs up. Do they have a laundry basket emoji?
I don't believe so.
What y'all got? An iron, a shirt, I know they got shirt emojis, right?
Oh, they do have a laundry basket.
Hey, laundry basket emoji at the bottom. Because you made it to the end. So I love you so much for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. Thank you so much. I'll see you next one.